Oh, just twist off. Hello everyone, Fanta here. You're watching Fantavision, and today is not a Tales from Retail, but I am talking about GameStop because they could get bought out, which is kind of crazy. And a lot of people are probably wondering, well, what does that mean, Fanta? What does it mean that GameStop might, they might get bought out? Does that mean they're going to shut down all their stores? Does that mean they're going out of business? Well, they've gone from a company value or stock capital worth from $9 billion to about $1 billion, a little bit over $1 billion, almost 2, I believe. That's not good. That's not good. And their stock had been decreasing quite a bit, and just digital sales and people not buying from GameStop because of people like me telling people not to shop at GameStop because they just don't have the deals. That's just simply put, they don't have the best deals in gaming. And if you are a gaming-based store and your store is not selling gaming deals and you're not beating out Best Buy, you're not beating out Amazon, you're not giving discounts where there should be, you don't have a program that's worth really joining unless you buy used games or trade in a lot. So, because of all those different factors, and a lot of people, or a lot of companies rather, starting up their own online game services, like Microsoft, like EA is doing their Origin Access thing, EA, like the EA Game Pass or something like that. I'm mixing up names. It doesn't matter what they're called. A bunch of services are starting to do this. And also, some people, I don't know why, are starting to buy more digital games on their consoles, even though, like I said in the past, there's no real price difference. You don't save money buying digital. It doesn't make sense to me financially, in any sense of the word financially, because you don't have anything that's worth anything. You have a digital product tied to your account that is now worthless. You can't trade it in. You can't sell it. You can't let a friend borrow it. It is stuck to you. It is a digital copy. It's worthless. I know I went on a long tangent there. I just don't understand why digital sales have gone up. Now I understand PC might be hemorrhaging into their money as well. I know a lot more people have become PC gamers. There's a lot of indie titles that people are not buying physically because they're not available physically, so I guess that makes sense digitally. And just their model was not working anymore. And adapting phones and toys and stuff like that alienated even more people that I believe used to shop at GameStop. The piss poor management also is not helping your stores, GameStop. Guess what? I went to GameStop today. I went to 2 stores, which I have more Tales from Retail now, just from those 2 trips. Just the most weird encounters with customers anyway. So, there was one person working at the store. One freaking person. That's it. At both stores I went to. And that's because I was trying to cash out my trading credit to buy a new headset, because my current headset has like a stupid phone part where if you're on the phone, you can talk to people, but it still leaves that mic on, so that second mic will rub against my shirt and cause static, and it's awful. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're not here to talk about my new headset. We're talking about GameStop. And there was one person. And because there's one person, if there's anybody in front of you at all, the transaction takes forever, because GameStop is GameStop. And if you've got a customer that's unhappy, which both stores had, you're going to be delayed even more because you got to deal with that extra bullshit. So the fact that they only have one person running the store makes people not want to shop there. The only reason I was there at all is because I have trading credit that I just want to get out of GameStop in case they do go under. But what does it mean for them to get bought? So it is a possibility for all the brick and mortar stores to go away. It is a possibility. I don't think it's a strong possibility. I don't think that is what would happen if they did get bought out. If they don't get bought out, that is a stronger possibility of happening. I could see them going bankrupt. Done. Toys R Us in. Toys R Us in the hell out of here. And that's what happens if they don't get bought out. It's a good thing if they get bought out. There's more of a chance that these stores stay open. And you're probably wondering, well, Fanta, don't you want these stores to be shut down? Don't you hate GameStop? Yeah, fuck, yeah. GameStop's a stupid fucking company. They make a lot of dumbass decisions. They treat their employees like dog shit. And they do a lot of dumb stuff. But guess what? There's so many people that work there, and there's so many jobs that they provide. It is a necessary evil for all of these people. What I want them to do instead of shutting down is look at people like me that are making videos discussing the things that they should change about their company. Now, a lot of the things, of course, I ask for are not possible, but there's also a lot that are. Treating employees with respect, not shoving shit down customers' throats. There are other ways of doing marketing and selling add-ons besides killing your customer with just constantly, hey, do you want this? Do you want this? Do you want this? Hey, do you want this? And then following them around the store. Now, I haven't had the following around the store thing happen in a while. Usually they're inattentive and they'll just say hi and go back to whatever they're doing, which is fine, that's fine. I don't mind if they ask me if I need help with anything. I do enjoy that. I do like that. But their customer service is lacking because they only have one person in the fucking store. They can't help people that way. You're not making people want to shop at your store and your store only for games. And that's what GameStop needs. GameStop needs your loyalty. It needs you to want to keep shopping there. Adding that extra Elite Plus Pro Premium, whatever the fuck card on top of their already $15 a year card, fucking stupid. Do you know how dumb that is? Do you know how pissed off that made me when I started seeing that card? Plus, when you look at games now, you look at used games, so if people do buy used games, there's that secondary price. It's no longer the Pro card. It's the Elite Premium whatever card. So you have to kind of do the math yourself, and you kind of feel left out. And I know they're trying to make people feel left out because they want people to upgrade to that more expensive card, but you're going to get a lot less people that way, and you're going to piss off a lot more people than help. I also noticed a lot of their trade deals, a lot of their sales, stuff like that, mostly trade deals, are highly affected by this stupid new card. Because before, they used to give the highest tier percentage to the Pro card. But now, they've just kind of cut down the Pro card by 10% and gave whatever percentage it would have been for the Pro to the new Elite Premium, whatever the fuck card. And because of that, I'm pissed, even if I was trading in some stuff and like, hey, the card's going to be $5, I don't want it. I don't want your card because that's not even the Premium Ultra Deluxe Super Edition special card. I want that one, but I don't want to spend, $30 for a year? Remember GCU? Rest in peace, GCU. You will be remembered. It was $30 for 2 years, and you got 20% off new games. You just can't top it. Now Amazon is the only one that's doing it, except for the people that still have GCU. So just their business model needs to change. And it also needs to, the way they treat their customers and their employees need to change as well. And I feel like some of those things are possible. I don't know, guys. So like I said, if they don't get bought, they're 100% going bankrupt. That's just what's going to happen because I've been in GameStop so many different times and I rarely see people buying those toys. And whenever I'm in there and there's a short line, it takes 15 to 20 minutes to check out. And a lot of people will leave, including myself, because they don't want to have that kind of time. They don't want to wait that long. What it could also mean if they get bought out is that they would be probably shutting down a lot of stores. Not all of them. They might not shut down any if they get bought out. That's also a possibility. But there's also the strong possibility of them closing lots of stores. Maybe they'll look at which ones are not making as much profit, shut those down, ship all the games from those stores to other stores like I talked about in the Finals Day video of GameStop. And another thing they could do is switch to mostly online, but I don't think GameStop can survive in a digital-only environment. GameStop is primarily a used game store, and people are not going to ship their games to GameStop.com. The reason that GameStop's been around for so long, why it was so successful, is because people are lazy. Or people like me wait for the opportune moment to trade stuff in, and then they're stuck having to come to that store to use their trading credit. And they're also dependent on the people that are loyal, the people that bought that Pro or the Super Deluxe Ultra Special Edition card and keep shopping there and only buy used games. Now, that's a very small amount of people. I feel like less and less people are buying used games for this generation. Now, the last generation, lots of people bought used games. I mean, I used to buy used games. Of course, I worked there, so I'd Frankenstein the best looking copy that has no fingerprints on it, but I remember seeing a lot more people buying used games back then. Now, whenever I'm in GameStop, I'm trying to remember the last time I saw somebody buy a current generation new or used game, and I just can't think of it. It's mostly people making pre-orders, picking up pre-orders, and the like occasional toy, maybe. And just buying new games. And because of that, they cannot survive on new games alone. They need people buying used stuff. That's where they make the profit. And without people doing that, it's not going to work out. It's not going to work out. So, now this could be just my area. Maybe you've got a GameStop near you. You're telling me in the comments, oh, but Fanta, I have people that buy used games all the time. Oh, I love buying used games. First of all, why do you like buying used games? That's what I want to know. Unless it's an old game or they have that crazy deal where it's like 4 for $20 or 4 for $10 and you, for some reason, don't have a lot of those older games and you get them for cheap. That makes sense. I can see buying used games that way. I've done that. That's where most of my PS3 collection has come from. Those really crazy cheap deals. Also garage sales. But I don't know. It'll be really interesting to see what happens. And losing their CEO, well, he died, but they still lost him. And then losing the other CEO who quit was like after like 3 months and didn't even take severance. And then they reassured, hey, don't worry, everyone. It's not corruption. There's nothing going on here. It's like, nobody said there was, but okay. That can't be good if a CEO quits and doesn't want anything from the company afterwards. He just quits. That can't be a good sign. And looking for a buyer is not a good sign for the company. So it'd be neat to see who buys them. It'd definitely be interesting if a company like Amazon bought them, for instance. Because for now, I know it's probably going to get phased out. Amazon has that 20% pre-order games thing. So hey, that'd be sick. I'd start shopping at GameStop if a brick and mortar store had 20% off pre-orders. I would do that. I would support that business. But until they do that, it's not going to happen. You're not going to do it. Maybe they'd get Amazon Prime on their website instead of charging people $6 for shipping. Unless it's like $25 over and use the saver code or whatever. But there's just so many things about GameStop that I don't know what company would want them. I don't know. I don't think Amazon would want them because I guess they just turn them into Amazon stores. I don't know why Amazon would want more brick and mortar stores, but they have the money to do it, and it would be interesting. I don't see GameStop as a real direct competitor to Amazon. I see Amazon as a direct competitor to GameStop, though. So it's interesting. It's a cool topic to think about and imagine what different companies owning it would be like. I just don't know who would want to buy it. You know, I mean, it's a hemorrhaging business. It's not a business people speak fondly about. And I don't know. I see it Toys R Us-ing out of here. So make of that as you will. I also heard a rumor. I didn't really look into it further because I just wanted to talk about this topic, but I did hear that they might be phasing out retro games. Let me know in the comments if that's confirmed. But if they are, just like I've said in previous stories, how I got a ton of like really cheap GameCube games, be on the lookout. Scour the news constantly. Go to Cheap Ass Gamer. Go to freaking Reddit/game deals. Do all the things. Follow all the things. Follow me on Twitter. Do all that. And just keep track because you'll get some amazing deals if they start phasing that stuff out. I mean, crazy deals. Talking about like I got Melee, Pikmin 2, Luigi's Mansion, and I think it was Mario Power Tennis, and it was like $15 at the door. And that was back when they were phasing out the GameCube years and years and years ago. So you can get crazy deals if you just gotta be on the lookout. You gotta be ready for when that thing happens. And also if you type in the title of the game, and you can usually see which stores have it nearby. So when they do start just clearancing them out, you can see which stores you're going to be stopping by. So, interesting. I don't know. We'll see what happens to GameStop, but their future becomes more and more uncertain every single day, especially when stuff like this shows up. The thing that really made me curious and kind of baffled me was the fact that their stock shot up so much when they were looking for a buyer. Like, you feel like it'd be the opposite effect. You think people would be dumping their stock, but I guess investors and people on Wall Street think that this could be a good thing for GameStop. So like I said, it's much better that they find a buyer than them not finding a buyer at all. So we'll see what happens. I will keep you guys posted. I'm sure if I hear anything, I'll make a video about it, just because I talk about GameStop so much on this channel. I felt like it was a fitting thing to talk about, and so many people were sending me on Twitter and Discord and everything, hey, even my own girlfriend was like, hey, guess what? Look at this news. And I'm like, okay, I got it. I'm going to make a video now. Okay, I'll make a video. So those are my thoughts on what's going on. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you posted. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more. I believe we're nearing 20K, or we're at 20K. If we're at 20K, I'll be making my usual celebratory milestone video. And I don't know what I'm going to do for it yet. I might make the milestone video and then do a game room tour. I haven't decided yet. Put in the comments what you guys think I should do for a 20K celebration. And, I'll think about it. And as always, everyone, have a fantastic day. See ya. And for those of you who are wondering, those of you who care, what I am drinking, this is not beer. It is instead IBC cream soda, made with cane sugar. So it's pretty delicious, actually. I don't really drink much soda, but I do enjoy the occasional cream soda. It basically just tastes like bubbly sugar. And I approve. A&W's better than